What is going on, ladies and gents? Hopefully all is well. I want to roll through today the importance of AOV and bundling in our e-commerce brands. Okay, so first and foremost, guys, the old way of doing e-commerce is no longer relevant, right? You need to be having high average order values. You need to have people buy multiple products from you guys, okay? So I'm going to break down exactly what I'm doing, okay, exactly what we did to take that recent brand to over 400K a month in only a few months. And I'm going to walk you guys through the most important pieces, right, how you can actually do it, and also kind of like the nuances that people don't talk about, they're just going to charge you for. I'm going to give you guys for free here today. So first and foremost, okay, you can see behind me, it's freaking torrential downpour today here in South Florida, right? It is literally pouring. So I wanted to come at you guys with some incredible value while it pours down outside. I'll pour down value and you guys are here. All right, so first and foremost, guys, keep these metrics in mind. The goal of what you're trying to achieve is metrics in between certain thresholds. And your product is nothing but a Trojan horse to get you in between those thresholds, okay? With that being said, you're looking for a conversion rate of 1.8% or higher, okay? Anything higher is obviously better. An average order value of around $55 or higher. I like to be at a minimum like 55, 60 bucks. Okay, we're around 84. It's even higher now than it was, a few weeks ago. And ultimately making sure that you guys are having a 12 to 13% opt-in on your email pop-up that comes up within 60 seconds on your brand. Okay, it's very, very important to make sure of these things, okay? So with that, okay, you're also making sure that your email marketing and SMS is accounting for minimum 20, 30% of your revenue. Okay, if you can land yourself in these thresholds, in these KPI benchmarks, you can scale, right? And that's the most important thing. How do we allow ourselves to scale consistently and profitably? By incentivizing our consumers to buy the bundle. So many people are incentivizing one unit, when in reality, you shouldn't be incentivizing one unit. You should be incentivizing individuals to buy multiple units, okay? Buy two, get one. Buy three, get two. Okay, those are the beginner basic bundle options you guys should be offering, right? And that's important to realize, because if you're just trying to sell one unit, right, like most people do, you're going to be competing for a lower profit per sale. When in reality, if someone actually buys a bundle from you, you're making more, right? And you need that extra AOV to go ahead and scale higher. AOV is what we have in the title called average order value, right? So instead of selling one unit, use the Starbucks pricing model to increase the pricing on one unit. So the pricing on one unit is higher, okay? It's higher in price. And now what's going to happen is you're incentivized to go ahead and buy the buy two, get one, or the buy three, get two further, right? And that's going to allow you to not only make more per sale, but to have just way better and cleaner metrics that will allow you to scale better, guys. And that's the difference, right? We use Kaching bundles for things like this, right? Kaching bundles is phenomenal. It's the number one thing that we use for our bundling options, right? And one kind of nuanced add-on that you guys can talk about here as well is if you're selling skincare products, or you're building a skincare brand, or you're having a consumable product or a consumable brand, Kaching Bundles also offers the ability for you guys to offer MRR and subscription, right? When you guys offer MRR and subscription, guess what happens, right? It's going to allow you guys to not only get these individuals on the MRR, but you'll give them a discount, right? Give them 20% off in exchange for getting on the MRR, right? And then because here at BSF, our suppliers are the most consistent in the industry because we have more results than any other coach program, whatever you want to call it, experience, whatever you want to call it. We have suppliers that go back over 10 years that I've been working with, right, and develop relationships with, right? So our suppliers have amazing quality products, great shipping times, great processing times, and everything, right, that allows us to actually, guess what? Have happy customers right away. So they actually continue to buy from you and they stay on the subscription. That's the difference, okay? That's the difference of what I want you guys to understand. When you set up your funnel to have, you're not just focused on trying to sell one unit, guys. Try to sell more than one unit. Your average order value is everything. That's the only thing that matters is average order value, especially when you're dealing with CPMs with Facebook and Instagram. You have to have high AOV, and I'll say it again, 1.8% or higher conversion rate, $55 or $60 or higher average order value, okay? And then your 12 to 13% opt-in rate on your pop-up that comes up within 60 seconds, and 20 to 30% of your revenue being driven by email. Your product is a Trojan horse. Realize that your product is a Trojan horse. Stop trying to sell things that you love, okay? The days of selling things that you personally love are not here anymore. You need to sell things that your customers love, okay? And By getting into markets like this, that's how you get them to buy the additional bundles. That's how you'll get them to go ahead and opt into your email list. Let's talk about these markets. I'm just going to give them to you guys. Who else is just giving you markets that they're selling in? Nobody, okay? Skincare, retinol cream, cellulite, women's shapewear, acne removal, weight loss. You'll not find me, guys. You will not find me in markets like this. You'll not find me in markets like this ever. Never, never, never. Right? I'm never selling crap like this. Why? Because you get smoked by someone who's selling acne removal. Right? It's a lot easier, and especially when you have suppliers who give you a great product, what happens is you have the ability to go ahead and scale that much further, right? Build such a much further long-term brand, and allowing yourself to actually build something of aura, something of essence, something of value, okay? So that's what I want to mention to you guys here today. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys can take that bit of value, right, and use it in your brand as well. And other than that, guys, watch this a few times. Go through the KPI metrics I've mentioned a few times over again. Okay, write them down, use them in your store, use them in your brand, and make sure you're being very, very strict with the ability for you guys to do so, right? There's no reason, okay, for you guys to be trying to reinvent the wheel or do some random shit these days. There's no reason. It's so easy because it's been done 1,000 times. Let me rephrase that. It's not easy, right? It's predictable. It's predictable, right? Because it's been done 1,000 times over. You just need to do things correctly, have the right infrastructure, have the right systems, and not work with some numbnuts who's never done it before, like half these 17-year-olds, okay? So other than that, I love you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy yourselves. If anyone needs anything from myself, do not hesitate to reach out, right? It's been absolutely insane lately. You guys have been seeing the results inside the community. This is ridiculous, right? We have the most in the industry for a reason. If you have any specific questions or need me for anything at all, please reach out, shoot me a message. I don't mind helping you guys out. You guys have been supporting me for nearly over a decade now, and I have no problem going above and beyond for y'all who have been supporting the community and the ecosystem as well. So other than that, love you guys. Quick 7-8 minute value bomb, value drop right there for you guys. If anyone needs anything else, reach out to me, right? I'm here. I don't mind hooking you guys up. But remember, there's a reason we have the most consistent results in the industry here at BSF. There's a reason I've done work with the quarterback of the Jets, NFL, Panda Express. I built out their speech pronunciation offer they use across the entire United States of America. They're the biggest Chinese food chain in the whole U.S. Bunch of Shark Tank companies, right, that we've helped. UFC fighters, etc. Right? We build actual companies here. It's also why we've been invited out to Shopify headquarters privately, because we have some of the most consistent results ever, right? We actually build real assets. Anyone who's saying you're going to make $1 million overnight is a fucking liar, right? Anyone who says you're going to make $1 million overnight, run the other way. It's not how it works. You can do very, very well, but you need to know what the heck it is that you're doing and how to do it correctly and how to do it well and over again with the same attention to detail you did the first time. So that's why systems come so heavily into play, guys. Other than that, I love y'all. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and I will see y'all soon.